Anyhow, today we're gonna try to do some amazing experiments and we're gonna try to explain to a kid how the world functions. Okay, so let's start with the beginning, shall we? Well, as an aerospace engineering student, I want to start with the question, how do a plane fly? And by saying this, I'm implying that I know the existence of the 4 forces on the plane. So we have an image with all 4 forces. We start with a thrust that helps us moving forward. It could be given by a jet engine or a propeller. It's depending on the type of the plane that you are flying with. The second one is lift. It's given by the shape of the wing. And we talk here about why is the wing curved at the top and smoother at the bottom. And by this shape of the wing is creating lower pressure on the top of the wing and a bigger pressure under the plane, and that's why the plane is still up even though it has a big weight. And this is the third one. Weight is created by the gravitational force, and this is why engineers are trying to make well equally distributed mass on the plane. We don't need to have all the mass centered in just one point. And the fourth force that actionates and makes it harder for us to keep it in the air is drag. And I'm sure you've experienced drag when you were skiing or when you were going out against of a strong wind. The best example that I received in my first year was when you put your hand out of the window when you're still in a working car, you will see that you can break easily an airflow with your hand, with your wing-shaped hand. But then when you try to resist it and you put it like a wall in front of a strong wind, you will see that this is going way back. On a big plane, it's actually pretty hard for us to make it work. And so this is why we work with such big forces, because of course if our thrust is big, our drag is big, and we need to have a good lift for the plane to fly. So it's not an easy job, but it's an amazing one. Okay, so if we have already the hand in the clouds, we will ask ourselves, why is the sky blue? And so this responsibility is taken by the Earth atmosphere that breaks the white light in her colors. And if you don't know the colors of the white light, have you ever seen a rainbow? Well, yes. Those are the colors that made the white light. The question still remains, we don't know why the sky is blue. So, coming back to the ray of light, how can we know? Well, we can try. This is a CD, and when we have light and a CD, as you can see, we can break it. You have here blue and you have here red. Well, colors actually have a wavelength, and we have a scale of all of those. But if you watch closely to the scale, you can see that the blue is the color with the smallest wavelength. This is why the sky is blue, because it's easier for the blue light to be conducted in the air molecules. If you want to do the experiments by yourself, all you need to have is a glass of water, milk, something to stir with, and a lantern, something for which we do not have. So in the same way you can create a rainbow in your kitchen. All you need to have is a glass of water, a small mirror. You can put the mirror in the water, then you take your lantern and you put it right in front of the glass.
Hi, I'm Veronica, and today we are going to make a rainbow. We are going to make a prism that breaks the white light into several beams of light. Take a glass of water and put a mirror inside it. Make sure the room is completely dark. Now take a torch and flash it towards the mirror inside the glass. A rainbow is formed, and we are going to use a paper to see it. We can see the 7 colors of it: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so the idea of this video is not to do necessarily a Q&A session for kids, because let's be honest, they have a lot of questions and I'm not so well prepared for them. I would love to do some research, but there are already a lot of channels on YouTube that are doing this research and that are explaining phenomenons in a really interesting way with amazing animations and with mind-blowing examples. And so I will let some links in the comment box below. The idea is that I want to show you how I want to do a challenge accepted, like 24 hours or less for making a short video. And so therefore I'm grateful that I realized a lot of interesting things can be learned, even though you feel yourself old or you feel yourself in a different kind of way than anybody else. Don't let, I don't know, a language barrier to stop you from learning, from feeling good, from moving to another country. Help! Help! Though, try to experience as much as you can in life. But the moral of the story is actually try to be nice with kids and actually answer them.